Hey St. Thomas kids, this is Miss Haley. I miss you guys. I miss seeing your faces. I have decided that it would be a really good idea for us to do story time together because even though I can't be with you in person, this is kind of a good way for us to strike a compromise. I think that maybe if you get a little bit bored or if you just want to see somebody else's face other than your parents or your siblings, then you should tell your parents to video chat me and then we can talk. That would be really fun. So today we're going to read a book about conflict resolution, which means learning how to get along with people that you're tired of being with. So I'm going to put on my glasses, and if you see a reflection, it's from this blue light filter on my glasses. It protects my eyes from my screen, and it helps me read. A lot of you have to wear glasses, don't you? Yeah. Okay, so this book is called Hug It Out. It's one of my favorites. By Lewis Thomas, who is the author and illustrator, which means that he wrote the words and he drew the pictures as well, which is pretty impressive. All right. It was a rainy Sunday afternoon. Is that not familiar or what? We've had a lot of rain. Woody and Annie were playing inside. This is Woody, that's Annie. And they were playing inside. That also sounds familiar, right? Woody was making an airport. Zoom, screech! Annie was building a town. Good morning, everyone. Everything was perfect until they both reached for the same car. Hey, that's mine, Woody said. He wanted the car to pick up travelers from his airport. No way, it's mine, Annie said. She needed the car to cruise through her town. Mom, Woody called. Mom, Annie called louder. Uh-oh. Here, pictures. See where this is going. You kids need to share, their mother said. Okay, promised Woody. We will, added Annie, and they pinky swore on it. Good, said their mother. Telling you, this happens to me all the time. But sharing had never worked for Annie and Woody. Hey, you've had it for long enough. No way, it's only been a minute. You dum-dum. You ding-dong. Oh, Lord. Mom, Woody called me a ding-dong, Annie yelled. Well, she called me a dum-dum first, Woody yelled louder. You kids need to apologize to each other, their mother said. Sorry, mumbled Annie. Me too, whispered Woody. You're not a dum-dum, and you're not a ding-dong. Well, not a big one anyway. Okay, said their mother. Good enough. She still doesn't look very happy. But after apologizing, there almost always came a round of kicking. Ow, quit it. Stop, that hurt. Mom, called Annie. Mom, screamed Woody. Mom! That's it, their mother yelled. I'm sick and tired of you two fighting. From now on, anytime you argue, you're going to have to... What do you think they're going to have to do? Hug it out. Hug it what? Hug it who? Hug it how? Hug it huh? Hug it out, Mom said again. Now get together and hug. But this new punishment was hard to remember, especially when all Woody and Annie wanted was to forget it. Hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out! Ooh, they're having a hard time with this. How do you think they feel about this? Look at their faces. Not sure they feel too good about it. Uh-oh, it's getting worse. Hug it out! Hug it out! Oh boy. I can't even take one more hug, Annie finally admitted. Me neither, sighed Woody. I'm as flat as a pancake. What are we gonna do? Annie wondered. Can you give me a little space to think? Asked Woody. That's a good idea. You know, I had 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and we often needed space from each other to think. It's a really good strategy. So they took some time apart. I think this is a good idea. Woody played with his planes. They traveled from Paris to Rome and crossed the ocean to New York. Annie played with her town. She delivered papers, put out a fire, and rescued pets. They look like they're having a good time. And they both found a way to play with the same car. See, their faces aren't red anymore. They're smiling. I think it's working. In fact, they'd been playing happily on their own for so long that they almost didn't notice they hadn't hugged in a while. Hey, Annie, Woody said, I kind of miss you, Annie finished. Do you want to? Woody asked. Mom, Annie screamed. Mom, Woody screamed louder. Hug it out, their mother yelled back. They wanted an excuse to hug each other. And they did. Their mom looks a lot happier now too, doesn't she? And this is my favorite page. The end. Even the mouse and the cat found a way to hug it out. So today, if you're having a hard time getting along with your siblings or your parents, just remember, hug it out. See you guys later.